The first thing you need to do when you make money is get yourself a nice smile.
100%.
You agree to that?
Yes, I do agree, because if you are in this profession, if that's what makes you happy, then go for it.
What are your thoughts on cosmetic surgery?
At the end of the day, what works more is our food, water, good sleep. And if your soul is happy, if you're happy as a person, it just does wonders to your skin.
Yeah,
Not
stress
just
is
skin.
the worst thing for your
Yeah.
skin and hair. You were on Big Boss. And on Big Boss, everybody's hair makeup is on point. But you had makeup 24/7. Did that ruin your skin by the time you got out? How did you handle that? We talked so much about oral hygiene. And then I noticed that you did a pan masala ad. How do you justify that, bro? Welcome to my YouTube show, Beauty with Lakshmi, sponsored by Routine, luxury essentials for your soul. Welcome, Soundarya. Your parents perfectly named you Soundarya. You know what it means, right?
Yes, of course.
Perfection.
Yes, it's beauty, right?
Yes.
Yes.
In
So
that
thank you.
sense of perfection. Look at your face, look at those dimples, your eyes. Oh my God.
I'm blushing already.
You should be. You're gorgeous.
Thank you.
So there was a very hidden agenda to invite you on the show. And the show is,
Oh.
you know, we all know what all actresses do. Like if I type your name, 100 things come up about your routine, what you've done,
Correct.
things you've spoken out before.
Correct.
But this show, I want to keep it very simple कि घर में कोई नहीं है तो आप क्या करते हो? You know, and I want really people, हाँ, मुंबई में, हैदराबाद में, cities में हम जो भी कहें, they will do it. They have access to it.
Correct.
But who has access to their everyday life, in their everyday life, to take care of their skin and still feel beautiful about themselves?
Correct.
And the hidden agenda is, I know you're like a full naturopath. Like you really, I've seen a lot of things that you've, that you really endorse a lot of homemade remedies and Ayurvedic remedies. So let's dive in. Coming today, what did you do today when you woke up? What was your skincare routine today?
Today, okay. I'm not going to have lemon water, this, that.
Yeah. What did you apply? Face me what when you
So
woke
सबसे
up?
पहले when I wake up in the morning, my first go-to is Kailash Jeevan. I don't know if you've heard of this.
How long have you been doing this?
It's been like 5 years.
And what got
Yes.
you onto it and why did you stick with it? I mean, 5 years
So-
is a big commitment, man, for a
Yes.
face product.
100%, and I know all the dermats out there and everybody is going to say she's gone mad. No, 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 no. But I swear by Kailash Jeevan. It's made up of jari booty, coconut oil and things like that. I mean, plenty of naturopathy ingredients and herbs which are really, really good. It might not suit everyone because it also has camphor. But that's something like very minuscule amount of camphor. But it is so amazing, and I'm sure you know the benefits of coconut oil for our skin.
Of course.
And being a vegan myself, so I mostly consume and use products which has coconut oil.
And cruelty-free and
Cruelty-free,
vegan.
yes,
okay.
mostly.
Do you find that difficult being an actor? There are certain things that, you know, our world is so filled with snail cream.
I know. I recently found some very nice snail mucin in London when I was shooting for Houseful 5, and I was like, no, 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 I can't use this. Sometimes some products, they say, you know, this will benefit you this way, that way,
It'll
but
transform your skin. Like, I get tempted with all that.
yeah, but at the end of the day, what works more is our food, water, good sleep. And if your soul is happy, if you're happy as a person, it just does wonders to your skin.
Yeah,
Like, not just
stress is
skin.
the worst thing for your
Yeah.
skin and hair, right?
1000%, especially for women. For everyone, but especially for women, the kind of hormones we carry, God, I don't know why, but yes. So, you know, everything is just so related. So coming back to Kailash Jeevan, That's my first go-to in the morning, and then I apply my Laneige lip balm, and sometimes just any lip oil which I have. Maybe it can be sometimes, you know, coconut oil also. It depends, because you know, when you sleep in the AC, it tends to dehydrate our skin a lot in the night, and we don't realize it much.
True.
And we can't survive without AC, especially in a weather like Bombay. So that is my one thing, and then I drink at least a bottle of water.
One full bottle in the morning?
Yes. Must. That is something you have to, you know, because also when we get up in the morning, our stomach is empty, and I do intermittent, right? So the juices are constantly being produced in body.
Intermittent is fasting.
Yes.
For women, they recommend doing 14 hours and men 16 hours.
Correct.
So that your body after 12 hours is when it goes into ketosis, which means your body cells start reacting of starvation and saying, oh my God, there's no food.
Correct.
And what does it eat? Your fat. So that is the best thing you can do if you're trying to lose weight in a healthy way.
Correct.
Just because I said it, don't go off into 14 hours of fasting right away. You have to build yourself up to it.
Correct.
So now see if you're doing 6 hours, you know, what is the gap between, because we eat at 10 o'clock, go to sleep, terrible, your tummy is full and it doesn't digest.
Which is not very good for us.
I can do a whole show on intermittent, which I will, but you know, learn about everything that's coming out of the show. Please do your own research. I'm bringing different kinds of people just to show you there are so many different ways of taking care of yourself.
Correct.
But you have to choose what is right for you. Okay.
Very well put and explained, I must say.
Thank you.
Yes, you're
you don't
very
know
well
me, girl.
informed.
I'm the queen of
I'm sure
talk
you
shows.
are. I'm sure you are, because you know, you're so particular about how you're putting it across, which is amazing.
Because you know, there is a proverb in Telugu, a fox looked at a tiger and burnt itself. Like half the people who are looking at what we say, they'll say,
Correct.
Soundarya did this, I'll do this.
Correct.
But you don't know if it'll suit you or not.
100%.
I'm only giving you a whole white map with all these colors.
Correct.
You choose what you know, what makes you happy.
What works for your body. Because
get tested, know what your skin is, learn how it changes in different weathers. There's so much. But you know, skin is our biggest organ, as I say. And they say dress in a dress. I said, no, your skin and your dress. Like, your skin is the first thing people look at you.
100%.
Where they say, you know, I want to see how good a person is. How will you know what is inside the person? First is this attraction, right?
Absolutely.
If a person is dirty, dandruff flaking, your skin is full of pimples, you just feel like that person is unkept.
Yes.
Ho gaya. Those days are over when we were children and we had no knowledge, but now everything is available. If you're looking shabby, then you're just a dirty human being. You have a speciality, which is you're a dentist also.
Correct.
Right? So, how important is oral hygiene?
I think for me, oral hygiene is everything. You can't, like this say, na, you enter a room and if you're smelling bad, it goes for a toss, no matter how hygienic you are. And same goes for your oral hygiene. And I'm so appalled at looking at, you know, people ignoring their oral hygiene. I mean, you cannot
do you brush?
that.
Do you floss?
Of
do you
course.
do Listerines and keep your mouth?
Yes, I brush twice and I do mouthwash. Like, I try to do it after every meal, even like a small rinse. Even in dilution, it works. We should not do over rinsing because we cannot make our oral cavity full of, say, chemical and you know, it takes away all the good organisms and everything of our saliva, because our salivation is equally important. If we keep doing that also, because I've seen a lot of people in the garb of oral hygiene, they tend to keep doing excessive mouthwashes.
You said excessive rinsing, and then you also said dilute your mouthwash.
We don't need that much of chemical in our mouthwash also. It's just for the cleansing, like taking your food debris out, and we necessarily don't need it because primarily we do it to kill the bacteria or bad breath, right? Just after we finish the food, we don't need it. It's just like, you know, so
to
dilute.
rinse, remove
just precautions.
How important is flossing?
Flossing is important. I think it cleanses our embrasure area. Whatever the food particles are stuck, like a toothbrush can't take it out. तो आप floss करेंगे तो मजा आएगा. But ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए floss करते करते वो पूरा अंदर चले गया. You know, some people don't know the right technique, so they end up hurting their embrasure areas. Embrasure area is like the
gum.
Yeah, the pocket between the gums.
That little darker.
No, like this, between the two joint.
Oh, yeah.
So this area is called the space between the two tooth where the gum is attached is called the embrasure area.
Oh, and then when you go too deep, you hurt.
Yeah, you hurt. Like people can, you know, be little not very gentle. So those who are not gentle, they hurt because it's a very soft tissue. It's a soft tissue.
You know, I found a great flossing thing. It's on Amazon. I'll show it online. It's a water jet thing.
Okay.
So you put water. You don't need the thing because I hurt myself with floss every time. So and then sometimes floss has gotten stuck where I had to take a scissors and cut it.
Yeah,
I've had some nightmares. So now this is just like a pressure water. Hold it and press it and it cleans it. And love it. You get it on Amazon, guys. Okay, this might be sensitive. I'm just going to ask you, Soundarya. We talked so much about oral hygiene. And then I noticed that you did a pan masala ad. How do you justify that, bro?
Yeah, so I think I don't have to justify for this. It's just my opinions as an actor are different from me being a dental professional or as a person. Like the choices I make as a person are different from what I would do for my profession because see, I'm here to become an actor pursuing acting and God is kind, I'm getting that kind of opportunity. Not many, like rarest of rare actually do make it here, right?
Yeah, I mean Bombay is filled with all of India's, so imagine all the beautiful people of India, whoever, forget India, there are people from other countries coming also now.
Yeah, and everyone wants to make it big.
To number one.
Yes.
It is not like मैं तो actor बनना चाह रही हूँ, मैं heroine बननी हूँ.
नहीं, मुझे तो superstar बनना है, मुझे actor नहीं बनना है. I want to be really famous. I'm very clear.
There you go.
So, given that kind of platform and opportunity, why won't I accept it? Only a fool will not accept it. So I don't want to be a hypocrite and say that. Yes, I studied dentistry. In my capacity, when a patient would come to me with the orange teeth and things like that, I would treat the patient and I would say, okay, don't do it here on, or if you have the money, come to me again. But I am not putting a gun on the patient's head and saying, oh, consume it. Yeah. So same is going for an actor too. Like when people say actors are being held responsible for promoting these. But why aren't we asking the consumers as well? Like moral policing is good at a point when everyone would just blindly follow them. Yes, we are important part of the society, but not everyone is religiously following. They are doing what they have to do.
You know, it's interesting you say that because I heard Cardi B talk about it, right?
Right.
Rehabilitation and from the town that she came in and she said, I might not put it in my music because my music is different. I sell this image, this thing. But what I do off camera and off music, my voice is very loud and I'm an activist and I'm fighting for these things. And I'm like, really? I would have never thought of her like that.
Correct.
And it's so important you say that people need to separate us from who we are as human beings and what we do as profession.
Yes.
You know,
correct.
Whatever I do is my prerogative and it's up to you.
See, you could do the activism after you've achieved certain things in your life and that's what people are doing. Like in today's time, I really applaud and appreciate what people are doing, but they've had a journey of 10-15 years. They've reached a stage in their life where they can voice out and say, oh, I'm moral policing this, I want to spread the awareness about it. Great. But having said that, you have to reach to that platform, and right now I'm in a space where I need more of work options, right? The platform is being given to me, and yes.
So we talked about oral hygiene, which I haven't spoken to about with any of my other guests, you know. I think, I don't know if it was Chris Tucker or Chris Rock, one of the Chris's. He was on Oprah and he had this shiny white teeth. It's like, did you get your teeth done, bro? He's like, yeah. The first thing you need to do when you make money is get yourself a nice smile.
100%.
You agree to that?
Yes, I do agree, because if you are in this profession, if that's what makes you happy, then go for it. But if you ask me as a dentist, Like I said, that we have different opinions as a person and as an actor and as a dental professional. So I would say conservative approach is the best because that's how I am as a person. Towards life, I have a very conservative, very naturopathy, very Ayurvedic kind of approach. But if it's not needed, then don't go for it because we are all born with such amazing smile and we need to carry that confidence too. But if we are in a showbiz and a profession, if that something bothers you or something which gives you more confidence, then why not?
Love it.
You know, that
Tell
is
me
a
one-
curve which set everything straight, and that curve is the prettiest smile.
Do you think I have a pretty smile?
You got the prettiest smile.
Thank you.
I've seen all this smile.
Thank you. Give me the secret. What is the right toothpaste to use? Yeah. Toothbrush also.
Toothbrush also.
Yeah.
I think anything which has soft to medium bristles,
Soft to medium. Huh.
not very hard, because then we end up, you know, being overdoing it. And toothpaste also, I would just say don't use much of colored kind of toothpaste.
So you prefer the white?
The white one
Clear.
or the
When I was
clear
a kid, I
toothpaste.
used to love blue, clear. This red with chunky in it. Like,
Yes.
you know, it just excited me to
Correct.
have these different
I mean, there's
things.
no harm in it. It's just, it depends on different abrasive material it has. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
But
harmful, but yeah,
white-
preferably, yeah.
Keep them white.
Yeah.
Okay. What you talked about Kailash Jivan. You can't be
Yeah.
just using that.
Yeah. But if you believe me, my 95% of skincare routine is Kailash Jivan. Like before prepping up my makeup, skin and everything, I still use that. But I also use Clinique's product. I like Clinique. I like Bobbi Brown too because I like very light coverage. I don't like to load my skin with so much of product. Not that serum of like 0.5 ml is going to hydrate my skin so much, right? And I'm like good to go for the entire day. But yes, I do use my basic skin moisturizing. Earlier I was very much addicted to Cetaphil, but now I'm using CeraVe. I also use argan oil.
Ah, I love argan oil.
Yeah.
Do you use that for your hair or?
For hair and for skin, it depends, you know. I'm just about natural oils because what gives luster to our skin is the oils, natural oils, the most. कितने भी products हैं उन सब में यही तो है.
वही तो है.
Yeah. मतलब पूरा जितना भी composition है, तो base तो उसी से बनता है ना.
So you talked about Kailash Jivan being your absolute favorite. Are there any other products that you cannot live without?
I cannot live without lip balms. You know, even right now I've applied little bit of lip balm over my makeup. Can you notice? Like, do you notice?
I mean, I see a shine.
Okay, but yeah, it gets absorbed. See, I have a very oily skin.
And still you put lip balm is also very heavy,
sometimes. No, it's not very heavy. I use very light coverage, like Laneige one is my favorite.
The pink dabba.
Yeah, that's a sleeping mask, but that's also very good.
Okay, I love that.
So I just dab it, not like, so that whenever I'm feeling like dry or something, it depends on the weather. At times I do get like T-zone. T-zone is a mixed zone where you have dryness and oiliness on your skin. At times, a lot of people do get that too. So I just end up putting that, or just a face mist, like Charlotte Tilbury's face mist.
I
love face mist.
Yeah. This or that, okay? Vitamin C or tea tree oil?
Vitamin C for sure.
Vitamin C or hyaluronic acid?
Vitamin C.
So niacinamide.
Niacinamide.
So vitamin C or niacinamide?
I still want vitamin C.
Okay, vitamin C or jojoba oil?
Jojoba oil, I haven't tried, but I might want to try jojoba oil. They say it's good for skin and it has a lot of benefits.
Okay, jojoba oil or aloe vera?
Aloe vera.
Okay, aloe vera or retinol?
Aloe vera.
Okay, aloe vera or shea butter?
Shea butter.
Okay.
Because I feel instant results are always better than
Yeah, then you know,
kya
kya ho raha hai.
hoga.
Yeah. So, we've come to the last part of our game where you say if it's myth or magic.
Oh, nice.
So the questions are, olive oil as a makeup remover. Magic.
Magic.
Okay. Dental floss for removing blackheads.
Blackheads. Of course. How would you plug them
Hello,
out?
I didn't make up these questions.
Yeah.
These are from the internet.
No.
People do.
I'm sure it must be some stupid hack or some, maybe a hit hack I haven't come across with.
Okay. Lemon juice to lighten hair.
To lighten hair?
It's actually magic. It does
Really?
lighten your hair apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it's just good for removing the dryness and things like
That's
that.
what I also thought, but internet says otherwise. Application of foundation with your finger than a sponge.
Magic with the finger, it's amazing.
Using gua sha.
Gua sha is good, right?
Yeah,
it's
I
good.
love gua sha.
It's
Suddenly
good.
I feel all snatched.
Elevated.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. Using eye cream near mouth areas or lip balm around mouth areas.
Oh, it's magic. It's magic. It's magic.
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
From Soundarya to you. I
Yes.
hope this show burst a few myths and you learnt a few magical things. And I really appreciate you coming here and talking so deeply about more than just skin, but you know, this is the first show about oral health.
Oral hygiene.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I didn't even think it'll go that route, but I was very happy to have, having said that. All the very best for Houseful 5, and I hope it's a super duper bumper hit, and I know people are going to love you, and I'm going to see you around very soon. All the very best.
Thank you for having me, for such amazing words, such an amazing session we've had. And not even once I felt that we are sitting and talking and discussing some skincare routines. Infectious.
Oh, thank you. That means
Yes.
a lot. Thank you. So I'll see you guys on my next episode. Until then, take care, be good to yourself, and happy living.
Bye.
So I will see you again on Beauty with Lakshmi, sponsored by Routine, luxury essentials for your soul.